Hey everybody. Um, since my video got cut short yesterday by Sly, the video bombing cat, I decided I would come back on here and try and finish talking about what I was talking about yesterday. Um, the secondary losses, like I was talking about, things we can do to continue to keep those relationships with the friends that you made and the family members that you had from your spouse's side of the family. Like I said, just keep the communication lines open. Keep in touch, even if it's on social media. Uh, just don't just not try and keep in touch with them, because even though you can't be in the same space, you can still keep that relationship. Um, So that's all I'm going to say about that. I also said that I was going to talk about what I went through. Well, for those of you who have lost your spouse, what I'm about to say will probably resonate with you. When that happened to me, I became so angry. And I was angry at God. I'm just going to tell you the truth. We had just built this house. This is our house that we decided that we wanted to build. That's just the great room, and the kitchen's back there. Kitchen is what sold the house for me. Alan loved to cook, and I like to bake and things like that. So this is a house that we decided that we wanted to build. So we built it, and we closed in October of 22. He went back on the road right after we closed, came home for Thanksgiving, slept here 3 nights, and that's the last time he was here. I was lost. I was furious because I'm like, okay, Lord, I have served you. I have done things for the kingdom all my life. And then this is where I'm at. And I didn't understand why. And I think every person who's ever lost their spouse knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's the big question. Why? Why? There was never any kind of a symptom that he had. He never complained. He hurt all the time anyway, because he had 4 cervical fusions in his neck from being a welder over the years. So he was in pain all the time. But the pain that he had, that particular pain, I felt like it might have been a little bit different, but he was not one to complain. He would just say, oh, yeah, my neck's hurting, or I'm hurting down in my shoulder, or whatever, but I know that's just from my neck. And so I took his word for it, because he knew his body, and it was not for me to question anything. So I was racked with guilt. Like, why didn't I see it? Why didn't I make him go to the doctor? Why didn't I do this, do that? And I did that for months. I kept, second guessing what I should have seen as his wife. But the more I thought about it, and the more I read about this particular issue, the more I realized that you just never know. So the anger turned into, I don't care if I live or die. And I was sitting over on one of the couches one night. The kids were here, and my mother was here, and I absolutely said, I really don't care if I live or die. And I was telling the truth. I was telling the truth, because I didn't. But then I got to thinking, what about my kids? I don't want to put them through this. So that's another reason that I have tried to take better care of myself. Because I'm the only mother that Colin has. And I'm a stepmother to two beautiful girls, Savannah and Adriana, which Adriana still lives with me. So I need to be here for them. And it had to stop being about me. Although I really didn't think about me because of all the stuff I had to deal with after his death. And that's another story for another day. When there are kids involved, you really don't know until you have walked in this journey what you have to deal with. It was not pleasant. I was pushed to do things that I did it because I loved the kids. And I did what I was asked to do. And I don't regret it. Not 1 second do I regret it. Because the peace of mind that was given for those children is what was worth it. And for those of you that know, you know what I'm talking about. But that just added another layer to what I was dealing with, which added to my anger. And then when I got past the anger, it added to my depression and devastation. And I honestly don't know when I came out of it, how I came out of it. It was nothing but prayers from people that loved me and care about me, determination to be here for my kids. And that's the only thing I can tell you. But I was so devastated and so angry. I don't think I've ever been that angry in my life for that long of a time. And it will take a toll on your health as well. So I got grief counseling. After I got the kids, their grief counseling. Everything I did for me, I did after I did for my kids. And that's another issue, I think, that caused me to be so in such despair, is because I just amped everything down and I didn't deal with it right away. So fast forward a year, I was depressed. I was I was losing the weight and I was going to work every day and I was going through the motions every day. But where I'm sitting right now, when I got home from work every day, this is where I sat. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I didn't have the desire to do anything. And I got to thinking, Lord, is this it? Is this how my life is supposed to be for the rest of my existence? When you think about it that way, it's not a lot of fun to think about. And there's no reason to be happy about anything. So when I started grief counseling, it actually lightened my thought process. She helped me figure out how I needed to take care of me, what I needed to do to take care of me. And I saw her regularly for several visits, and now I just see her when I need her. Luckily, she's my friend. She was my friend before she became my counselor, but thank the Lord that my friend was a grief counselor and could help me and my kids. Because had we not gone through the counseling, I don't know where we would be. Now, the girls still deal with it every day. Colin still deals with it. But we're better. We're better. I know I have to live again, and I have started doing that. And I really am. I'm to a point where I'm happy and thankful now. Do I miss him? Absolutely. I will always miss Alan because it's not like we divorced each other. It's like I had somebody tell me one time, it's not like he left you. It's not like you divorced him. He was taken from you and you were in love with him. So yeah, I will always love him. Is there room in my heart for somebody else? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I have realized that you can love more than one person. So I'm happy to know that I can do that I have that capacity to do that again. I'm thankful. But am I in a hurry to run and get married? No, I'm not. I'm not. Do I want companionship? Sure do. I was not made to be alone. I've spent 2 years by myself, and I really don't want to be by myself. But I want to be with the person that loves me, wants to be with me. And I really feel like that will happen. When? I don't know. But hopefully it's not in the far too distant future. Only the Lord knows that. But anyway, that's the kind of thing that I went through. Financial devastation was terrible. And I'm still dealing with that. I will be dealing with that for years and digging myself out for years from that. He was the main breadwinner. And when his salary went away, that's a big loss, a big hit. But I know God's got me. I know I'm going to be okay. I have one child left at home, and I'm not sure how long she's going to be here. She's a senior this year. So I don't know how much longer she'll be with me. This is a mighty big house for one person. But I love this house. I love where I am. I'm close to family. I don't want to move. So I'm trying to have other streams of income, which this YouTube channel is one of those that I'm trying to get started. So if you guys would please share, subscribe to my channel. I want to build it. I'm going to keep talking about different kind of things. I'm going to keep keeping everybody up to date about how I'm doing, about how I'm progressing along. Just life. And right now, life is good. Life is good right now. And I'm thankful for that. Even with all the things that I have to deal with, life is good. And the reason I'm still breathing and still upright is because God ain't finished yet. I don't know what he's got for me, but he ain't finished with me yet. It's not time for me to go anywhere. When I've served my purpose, then I'll go. But I'm still serving a purpose. And I hope one day to know what that purpose is. I just walk down the road and through the doors that he opens and hope that I do what he wants me to do. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that. I just got back from getting my taxes done. Thank the Lord I don't have to pay anything. Thank you, Jesus. It went pretty well, so I'm thankful for that too. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Man, that wind is bad out there. So if you're out on the road, like my friends that ride, Please be careful because the wind is bad. So, anyway, have a great day. Hug your children. Tell your family you love them. And keep pressing on. Love you guys.